What's happening, guys? Back at you with another video, and in this video I'm going to be taking a look at the Suicide Squad sneak peeks. So definitely going to be interested in seeing this movie. The first one was alright, but this one with like acting as sort of like a reboot. It'll be interesting to see what they do with this one, and then the added addition of James Gunn directing. So definitely be interested in seeing this one and seeing how it goes. But let's go ahead and take a look at it.
Successfully complete the mission, you get 10 years off your sentence.
So this is like the roll call of the actors coming out and playing the characters. Of course, you gotta get her back as Amanda Waller. He's coming back as Colonel Flag. We got Michael Rooker too, Savant. Javelin. And of course, you gotta have Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn. Polka Dot Man. I actually know a Polka Dot Man. It's a funny character. Ratcatcher 2. Bloodsport. Ooh, King Shark. Yeah. King Shark. That'll be a cool character to see. Mongo. And the Banker too. Pete Davidson as Blackguard. Okay. TDK. I actually know of TDK. And Weasel. Not really a character I'm familiar with, but Sean Gunn is playing Weasel. That was kind of expected, honestly. Oh, we got Captain Boomerang returning. And John Cena. John Cena is, what is he, Peacemaker. Wow. Definitely interesting cast of characters here. It'll be interesting to see how they do this.
I think it's gonna surprise people. You kind of sit there and go, how did they do that?
It's going to be different from any superhero movie ever made.
It looks funny with the polka dots on them.
There's no one better in the world to direct the Suicide Squad than James Gunn.
And honestly, I think he's going to do a great job with it.
Do the Suicide Squad in the way it could be done from my point of view.
This one is completely unique. This is a gritty 1970s war movie combined with brilliance of James Gunn's characters and comedy.
You need your director to set the vibe.
The Suicide Squad is just a twisted fantasy of characters.
Within each of their characters, there's a certain beauty. Within most of them. Some of them are just pretty crappy through and through.
That's going to be instant character, Weasel. Of course, we got John Cena. Douchey Captain America.
Okay, I got it.
Don't ever settle back like you think you know where this is going, because you don't.
As soon as you have some sense about what's about to happen next, James comes in.
Everyone's exploding genitals.
Yeah, it's going to looks like there's going to be a lot of explosions. A lot of action.
This is by far the biggest movie I've ever made.
Oh, King Shark.
You know what to expect.
Don't get too attached.
This has been truly the greatest, most exciting journey of my life making this film.
Okay.
Cut, that was great.
Alright, definitely interested in seeing what you could do with it. So, like James Gunn, is a great director. For those of y'all that know, James Gunn is the director of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So imagine what he could do with Suicide Squad. What he did with Guardians of the Galaxy. Like Guardians of the Galaxy characters, like the way the characters were, they were really not well known to a lot of people. But the way he did that film, the way he directed the film and made it, like he made Guardians of the Galaxy characters a household name in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and people know them now. And just the way he did those films, and then the way that he's going to direct Suicide Squad with pretty much a lot of characters in there that people are maybe not familiar with. Like I do know a few of the characters, other characters I'm not super familiar with, but I do know of some of them that are in the movie. So imagine what James Gunn will be able to do with the Suicide Squad with some unknown, not too familiar characters, and honestly, what he's done with Guardians of the Galaxy, like I'm interested in seeing what he could do with this movie. So like we got a few good characters returning. You get a guy like Harley Quinn, Colonel Flag, Amanda Waller, Captain Boomerang returning, that I've seen for an original Suicide Squad movie. And then all the rest of them are pretty much new characters added in the movie. A few of them I do know of. A couple other ones I'm not too familiar with. So Bloodsport I did hear of. I know of the character. TDK I've heard of and seen the character in the comic books. Who else was on there? Mongo I do know of. Polka Dot Man. Polka Dot Man looks funny. I do know a Polka Dot Man in the comics. I heard of Javelin before, and just all these other characters are going to be in the movie. We got Sean Gunn, which is James Gunn's brother, playing Weasel, which was honestly, like, if you think of the character that's like that, you got Rocket Raccoon in Guardians of the Galaxy, which for those of you that didn't know, James Gunn's brother, Sean Gunn, actually did all the motion capture sequences for Rocket in Guardians of the Galaxy. Like y'all know, Bradley Cooper voiced Rocket, but as far as the movements during the movie, as far as like all the motion capture stuff, Sean Gunn is the one that did all of that. So it only makes sense that with a character like Weasel, which will probably be pretty much motion capture, and two, going off of what Rocket was, it was only obvious that James Gunn brought in his brother to do Weasel. So it made sense that they would bring him on board for his movie to do the motion capture stuff for him too. So it'd be interesting to see what kind of character Weasel was going to be. It was like interesting character. I remember seeing the Thinker. Thinker is actually kind of like a Flash villain in the comics, so I know that character. And we got John Cena as Peacemaker. So the way they described Peacemaker was kind of like a douchey Captain America. He wants peace at all costs. He's not afraid of killing people and stuff like that to get it. So it'd be interesting to see how that is. And John Cena, I wouldn't say like I like John Cena as much, but honestly, he plays some interesting roles in movies and stuff like that. So it'll be interesting to see what he does with this. I did hear something about actually the character of Peacemaker, John Cena. He's playing Peacemaker. I actually did hear something about him getting his own spin-off show on HBO Max. So there must have been something there. I don't know, like, because they don't just give shows to anybody, really. So there must have been something there when he was filming this movie, and as Peacemaker, playing the character of Peacemaker, they must have saw something in him that they will be willing to give him his own show now too. So there must be something there. He must have did a good job or something. So be interesting to see what he did with the role that they gave him his own show. So be interesting to see what he did with that. But like I said, honestly, James Gunn directing this movie honestly puts it at a level of interest, like a high level interest. Definitely would like to check out what he's able to do with this movie, especially with a few of the unknown, not too familiar characters. Like, I'm sure there's people that don't know of all these characters, so it'll be interesting to see how he could pull it off. And just honestly, like what they said, like nobody else probably could have directed this movie like James Gunn, as far as like doing everything he can do with the movie at this like caliber, with the way it is. So honestly, we'll see how he does it, and I'm definitely interested in seeing what he does with the movie. So we'll see. Hopefully it's good. Like, honestly, I trust him to make a good movie. So we'll see how it goes. I'm be interested to see what they do with the movie. And as far as it said 2021. So we'll see if that's the official release date, or I guess year. They didn't really say a day. Official release year for this movie we'll see how it goes. You know how the delays of movies have been going on, so hopefully this movie is on track for the 2021 release, and hopefully we don't get pushed back too much more. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it comes out in that year. So other than that, that's gonna do it for this video. Hope y'all all enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below what y'all think of this Suicide Squad movie, and give me your thoughts on it. But I hope y'all all have an awesome day. And remember, if you want to be part of Team Legendary, all you gotta do is subscribe and turn notifications on so you know when I post another video. Hope y'all all have an awesome day. And remember, be legendary.